Hello and welcome to another one of our videos. This is our 2018 BMW 420i Xdrive Gran Coupe. This is the M Sport with the 8-speed ZF gearbox with sports transmission, so that's the paddle shift on the steering wheel. The car's covered 23,529 miles with full dealer history. It's due to go into our local BMW specialist that we use for another service that will go into the iDrive and onto the BMW database for the servicing. The car's got M Sport Plus package. So we've got the 704M 19-inch alloy wheels with the M Sport brakes. So they're a bigger caliper and a bigger disc with the powdered blue brake calipers. So they're powder coated and they look a lot smarter. We come in close. Have a look at those. I'll just show you the rear wheel on this side while we're at it. Running on Pirelli run flats, BMW approved tyres. So they're star rated. Just come back out and show you. So we've got the sun protection glass at the back. Gran Coupes are really popular choice. You know, having the style of a coupe and the practicality of that big hatchback and the pillarless doors is a real plus. Just come down to the front. Now these are the LED lights, slightly different to some of the other LED lights, but I'll just bring you in and show you and get that in focus. There we go, BMW LED. The bodywork is in really nice condition. Quite hard of a white car in the showroom, but just going to come round. This is a key area to check for stone chips along this front edge here. Nothing there. As I say, it's all been machine polished, so that's a rotary polish to start with, to take out any fine little scratches from washing the car with sponges. The whole bonnet's really clear, actually. It's got a beautiful shine. And then the second stage of machine polishing is done with a polishing mop that rotates and sort of oscillates, excuse the paperwork, but sort of moves around like so as it's spinning. Move that out of the way again. We fitted some really nice black gloss grills in the front. All of the front bumper is in really nice condition. It's not really peppered at all. I can't really see anything on there. And this is another area to check. We've got the fog lights down there. But it's really clean, this car. Come back out. Show you this near side front tyre and wheel. All in lovely condition. All the centre badges are okay as well. They quite often deteriorate in time. And the rear wheel there as well. Just come back out. All of the black gloss, just point out on the side, has also been machine polished. Really lovely shine. Come up onto the roof. There's no scratches, no bird dropping stains, no tree sap marks. And being a white car in the heat that we've currently got, it's going to really help reflect the heat back out of the car. We've got the LED lights on the back. And obviously being an Xdrive, it's not permanent four-wheel drive. It has a transfer box, which basically when you put the car under load, i.e. when you're accelerating hard, it will engage four-wheel drive, or on a slippery surface. It will get you out of trouble in the snow as well. We've got rear camera just up under the back there. The nice stylish M Sport bumpers as well. I'm going to try and attempt to get the key out of my pocket. We've got the LED lights under the door handles as well. take a look inside. Let's open it up. We've got the nice M Performance Blue or Estral Blue finisher, which sort of highlights some of the details on the outside of the car. The puddle lights down at the bottom there. All nice and clean under there. Excuse the shaking. I must get one of those devices to hold the camera. Harman Kardon sound system. So 16 speakers in all, coupling the doors. There's speakers under the seats, speakers up on top of the dash up there, and more speakers in the back. Just look around the door shut and see how clean this car is. Try and get this focus a bit better. There we go, quite hard with the bright sunlight we've got outside today. And then we've got the traditional button there for the bolsters, so that blows up the sides to grip you in the seat. You can adjust the front of the seat forward. We've got height adjustment as well. The headrest will come forward as well as a little button on the side to put them back. We've got the professional media touchscreen with the iDrive wheel as well. Heated seats. We've got heated steering wheel in this car as well. Let's take a look in the back. Again, the door card, really nice condition. You can see the Harman Kardon speakers, the puddle lights. Look at the door shut. There we go, the brightness. There we go. And then the leather in the rear of the car, all in lovely condition. We've got an armrest in the centre with cup holders in it. All the back of the seats are in really nice condition. No scratches on the leather, I've already checked that. So I've got the key in my pocket, so we can use the key to open up the boot. I'll come across here nice and slow. You see there's no damage on the internal trim of the car or on the rear bumper. All the rubbers. All the way round, and both parcel shelves I've already checked and they're all in good condition, no damage. And then just underneath here we've got some more storage space. If you're a golfer, handy place to put your golfing shoes. So you'll see up on the top here, we've got a button to close the boot as well. All of the trim up here is in really nice condition. But with the key in my hand, if we press and hold the lock button for the boot, all closes down. Inside the car, you can actually adjust the height at which the boot will open to. So if you've got a garage, you can stop it from hitting the garage door or the garage roof if you've got an up and over door. All nice and clean around the filler caps, not been scratched. I'll get some focus, there we go. Such a shame because on camera it's quite hard to capture a white car in here, but with my eyes looking at the car, with my eyes, well, everyone's got eyes, but it's funny the things you say on camera when you're doing this sometimes, but I think you know what I mean. Basically, the car looks so much nicer. The reflection on the white car is really nice, and it looks so much brighter. Okay, and again the door card on this side. Puddle lights, and again inside the car. Yeah, for any of you people out there that think videos are easy, trust me, they're not. There's a lot to remember, and then you spend the entire night trying to upload it in 4K on YouTube. It's no mean feat, I can assure you. I'm quite often up till all hours of the night trying to keep the videos uploading. There we go. This door card on the driver's side, really nice condition. All the window controls, door handle. Sometimes you get little scratches on the door handle. This one's actually quite clean. Oh, there we go. And then we've got the auto lights, front and rear fog lights. Just going to come round and show you the seat from this angle. There we go. We've got sliding front armrest, I can tell, because it's already slid forward. I'll slide that back like so. Okay, I'm going to jump in the car now. Start the car up. So it's keyless start. Very smooth engine, this 2 litre. Okay, so we've got, let me just flip these lights on actually, give us a better. The ZF gearbox, as I say, you have economy and sport settings on. Come in and see if I can get that on camera. There you go, economy and sport and comfort. So you basically, the economy and sport will change the ECU settings of the engine. So if we go into economy, for example, so in economy, the ECU settings are changed. You'll notice a difference in the throttle response. It's a little bit more placid, and also when you take your foot off, the car will free roll. I think it goes into like neutral almost. There's no engine braking, so you get better fuel economy, and that's one of the ways which it does that. If we come up onto the main screen now, you'll see we can look at the efficiency dynamics. Obviously this car's just been in and out of the garage. It's showing display on there, and then we've got comfort, sport. So sport, it makes everything a bit more responsive, and in Sport Plus it will turn off part of the traction control. Not completely, but you've got 4-wheel drive on this car, so you've got really good traction anyway. And then down on the gearbox, this is normal drive. If we put it into drive, you'll see, let's take it out of sport. So just down there, you'll see, go back into comfort, so in drive. If you use the paddles and go into manual mode, if you're not in sport mode, it will automatically go back to automatic drive. I'm just going to flick it back. And once you've engaged sport or sport on the gearbox, because we have sport on the gearbox as well, which is over to the left, what that will do is hold each gear longer, and when you use kick down, it will drop down to the lowest gear it can to give you performance pulling away. You'll notice that it's gone into S1 now, so that's sport automatic. As soon as you pull one of the paddles or use the gear shift, it'll go into manual mode. So all the time it's in sport, it won't flip back into automatic. So if you come down to a junction, you forgot that you've pulled the paddles and it's in manual, to pull it back into automatic, just pull it back over to the right there. Or if you've got it in sport down here and it's in sport here, just flip it there. If you want it in sport automatic, flip it back again. I hope that made sense. I know what I meant. Okay, so media. DAB, FM. Music collection is a hard drive. It's 80 gig hard drive. We've got the Harman Kardon sound system in there with graphic equalizer. To delete phones, just go into manage mobile devices. My mouth is running at a different speed to everything today. And then we're just really easy to delete. God, get another job, Scott. Okay, there we go. So they're all gone. Unlike Audis, which I always find are really difficult to find how to delete the phones. And then when you do, you've still got all the contacts in there. And then you don't want to delete stuff off your phone, so you're worried what to do. Okay, so we've got connective drive on this car. So that gives you various different apps. Just trying to find the brightness on here. Okay, we're just gonna have to run with it. We've got weather apps as well, Wikipedia, we've got the news on here as well. Generally, I think that was further up, yeah. We come out of there. I'll just show you where the service history is. This is all the sub menus on the right. So you can see there's lots you can change in here, displays and driver profiles. You can set the car up, including radio stations and everything, and it will save them to your driver profile. And you can have the driver profile come up on this screen when you start up and choose which driver you want. This is all touch screen, this screen on here. So if we come down to service, I know it's due to go for 1. So we've currently got, so it's had its PDI, hence its mileage it's due. Looks like it's had a service, but it's not been input into there. So we're going to take it in for a service anyway. I think we'll just redo that, unless it's on the system already. Brake pads, 21,000 miles. Rear pads, 44. That might also have something to do with the fact that it was due in a lockdown. So that'll all be checked out and brought up to date. Okay, so if we come out of there, if we go into map actually, this is where we can put the input in, sorry, the address input in. We come down to the map views, perspective. Now this is where you can save not just telephone numbers and radio stations, but you can save some of the windows on the iDrive system to those numbers. If you want direction of travel, you can save that to number 7, and then without having to go into that window, let's just zoom out a little bit, get a bit more colour on there. If we press number 8 now, it changes the view. So a nice feature. Got the heated seats, dual climate control. We've got the books in the glove box. Just underneath the glove box, I can tell the screen's gone very dark. Let me just, there we go. Just under there is another 12 volt socket just under there, and we've got one in the front here as well with the cup holders. And then we've got a USB under the armrest. We've got parking sensors front and rear, and rear camera, and then we've also got the parking lines and the obstacle blocks, so they change colour as you go back, and as you move the steering wheel round, you'll see the green tram lines move to show you where you're going. Just take that off, and then up under here we've got the heated steering wheel, speed limiter, cruise control. This is where you can control, we've got voice activation. The mode here, if I press the mode, you'll see we can flip through different channels. AM, FM music collection, DAB, and then when the phone's connected, it will connect to there and also show you the last dialed numbers. I'm going to jump out now and show you underneath the bonnet. So 2 pulls, the bonnet release. So the entire engine bay is cleaned by hand. We use a lot of WD-40 to clean around the engine bay, nice safe product. Twin powered turbos, basically a dual cool turbo, so 2 inlets on the turbo, allowing for much better response, so the turbo spins up earlier, so less lag, hardly any lag in fact. They're very responsive, all of the BMW engines. All lovely and clean up under there. All the performance figures are on the advert, but I think this is around about, is it 175, something like that, 177, 180, something like that. Celtic Remap actually brings these engines up really well. I think it's up there with the 230i almost. So check those figures out. We actually will be able to do a Celtic Remap for you if you so wish. That's the engine bay. Hear it ticking over there. Just bring that back down. So I'm pretty sure I've covered everything. It's a really lovely looking car, this, and very comfortable to drive in, and a lot more responsive than we sell mainly the 435s etc and the 430s, but I have to say the 420 really surprised me. Very smooth and responsive and plenty of power. So if you'd like to know any more about the car, please give me a call and I'll be happy to help. Enjoy the good weather and thanks for watching. Bye.